This is the final stop on the inaugural season of the league. And it is time to see who is here at One Up Grand Nationals. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the league live from One Up Grand Nationals here in Nashville, Tennessee.
I am Maddie Gardner, along with Chuck Lott, along with this insane.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
Chuck, I am blown away.
Well, I am so excited. I'm a little sad because this is our last on-location show, but we're going to go ahead and give them a really quick game day rundown. What do we have coming up in the show?
Oh, it is going to be a great show. We have interviews with some of your favorite athletes from Woodland's Elite Generals, Cheer Extreme Crush, and Evolution Cheer.
We've also got a sign contest coming up, a trivia question that we're going to do in-house. We've got some prizes, and Maddie's mom is here, but right now, we're going to take you to school. It's time to find out, what is the league?
Well, Chuck, the league is a season-long points race where teams can earn points competing at varsity all-star events throughout the regular season.
And if you're wondering who's in the league, we've got youth teams, junior co-ed, senior open, and senior co-ed teams all coming from the USASF age grid.
Let's take a look at who these teams are competing against. So we have broken the country down into 5 different regions: West, Southwest, Midwest, Southeast, and Northeast. We're splitting by D1 and D2, but junior and senior co-ed are combined.
Now, I'm sure you're looking at the map. We're going to figure out who or what you win. We have 120 regional winners. Our first, second, and third place winners will all go home with personal banners and a team banner for the gym, as well as cash and a varsity all-star credit. And we have 40 first place winners that will receive the inaugural diamond pendant, and yes, it's real.
It is amazing, and we can't forget about our 8 national winners. Of course, they're getting banners, cash, and the league trophy.
I am so excited to see that. Now, remember, our top 5 point finishes make up your league score, and we have our award show coming up in a couple of days. Austin, Texas, April 5th. Go ahead.
All right, we have to what is taking place here today at the live show, a sign competition. Chuck, I think it might be one of your favorite parts of the show.
Absolutely. It's the game show of the show. We're going to bring up our top 3 signs. We're going to get the crowd involved and figure out who's going to win. And the winner of the sign competition is going home with a $100 gift card to the varsity shop.
And some amazing signs out here in the crowd already, so
I am so excited.
Keep them in the air. Okay, so One Up Grand Nationals, it's in the Southeast region for the league. 600 points are up for grabs this weekend, and again, it is the last opportunity for teams to take home points. And Chuck, we have a couple of teams who we think have the potential to do just that.
We do. Let's go ahead and jump into them. Our 600-point contenders right here. Famous Superstars Gold and Shameless. There are 2 teams here from the same gym that might get that 600 points this weekend.
Also, Evolution Cheer, Till Fury, Woodland's Elite Generals,
Cheer Extreme Smack,
and Star Athletics Diamonds. Goodness gracious.
Yo, a lot has changed since Jam Fest, since UCA. The 8 national leaders changes every week. We're going to keep that going and talk about a few more in depth.
All right, so you are taking a look at the Southeast Regional Leaderboard. Cheer Extreme Raleigh, Lady Venom, Cheer XL Purple Rain, Cheer Extreme Smack. We also have Carolina Spirit Athletics, all rounding up those top 4 divisions.
Well, Cheer Extreme Smack, that's one of our 8 national leaders. We've also got ATA Neon over there, the Rock Athletics, Carolina Elite. I mean, we've got a whole bunch of teams up there, but we'll keep this thing going. And Maddie, well, we're going to talk about another one of your teams.
Right, I actually have a question for the crowd. Any senior
that?
elite fans in here? Senior elite fans? Okay. So a pretty well-known team. Chuck, we're going to take a closer look at their routine right now. Now, this is when they competed at NCAA All-Star National Championship in Dallas, Texas. One of my favorite routines so far this season, and you know, I'm a little bit biased because they're my old team.
That's okay.
I competed on Senior Elite as well, but I'm so impressed with how they open up this routine. We'll take a closer look at the replay with this incredible standing tumbling, and then athlete Brooklyn Lilly there in the middle just performing right in the center there with some incredible elite skills.
All right, well, I mean, we'll keep this thing going and we'll take a look at more of their routine because it's all about the show. And clearly, they're at the top of the leaderboard, so we're going to see what else they have for us.
Yes, I want to call attention to their first stunt sequence, especially how they get into it, Chuck, because it's so impressive. Again, hitting that elite level score sheet, and you see Kinley Pope right there in the middle with the release skill, up to the top with a TikTok. The synchronicity of this partner stunt is so clean.
I love that.
You can see why they won NCAA and took home the grand champion prize. We're replaying it one more time just so you can get a closer look. I love that intro with the kick flip and then right up to the top, Chuck. I always love to watch Senior Elite Stunt.
I know, you ran out and saw them earlier.
I did. I sprinted actually to another part of the building so I could see them live as they gear up for Worlds. One more, Senior Elite always known for their pyramids as well.
Phenomenal routine. I'm looking forward. Let's see this pyramid.
The creativity here at the end of the pyramid with some of those transition skills and releases. I love how you can see pictures within the routine, and there's one of them right there. It stops, you get a second to pause, and then the action continues. We'll replay it for you here so you can really get a better idea of what's going on because, again, it's a lot, jam-packed.
You said a lot of action. That's a lot of action.
All right, so you see how these two flyers cross center. We have the release skill up at the top, and then all four stunt groups join in to the top. There's another picture for you before the dismount. Their routine is done at that point. They're going to the dance with a lot of energy.
I love that. And you can see the energy in the pyramid when they come out, so they know they hit that, and we're going to see it in the dance. But we'll keep it moving. Class is over for now, and we'll talk about some of our contenders that are here at 1UP. We already talked about Famous Superstars Gold. That is a D2 level 6 team out of the Northeast. We see their numbers up there. 1UP is their 5th event that counts towards their league total, and if they win here, they get 3,000 points.
Another Famous Superstars team. This time we're talking about Shameless. Now, listen to this. Currently in the Northeast D2 COA division, there's a 4-way tie, Chuck, with all 4 teams at 2,900 points.
Ooh.
But Shameless is not one of them. Here's where they come in. If they win this weekend, they get 600 points. They reach 3,000 points. They break that 4-way tie, and they top the leaderboard. You
know what? That is drama right there. I'm looking forward to seeing that. We'll continue with a team that we have here, Evolution Teal Fury. They're back here somewhere. D2 level 1 team out of the Northeast. We see their numbers up there. You see a 574 and a 473 up there. 1UP is their 6th event. So we can replace that 473 score, and that'll give them a couple of better numbers in the regional leaderboard.
Right, and it's a similar situation with Evolution Cheer Till Mania, currently in the warm-up room right now.
Yeah, but they're right behind us.
Their teammates are showing up here, so they can replace that 473 score this weekend with a 600 point, and regionally they're 4th in D2 Junior.
Love to see it. We'll keep it moving. Woodlands Elite Generals, they're behind us as well. D1 level 6 senior open out of the Southwest. They have a whole bunch of 600 points up there. 1UP is their 5th event that counts toward the league. They're going to get that 3,000 if they win this weekend.
They said it best themselves. They said period.
That's it.
That's it.
Next.
All right, let's move on to Cheer Extreme Smack. Now, 1UP is their 8th league event this season. You can see they already have a lot of points up there on the board, and nationally they are 1st in D1 Junior.
Love to see it. Moving on to Star Athletics ATL Diamonds. They're here as well. What's going on? D1 level 2 youth out of the Southeast. We see a whole bunch of their point totals up there, but you're looking at a 400 right there from Cheer Sport Atlanta. 1UP is their 6th event. So if they win this weekend, they're going to bump that 400 and bump their ratings in the leaderboard, both regionally and nationally. But Maddie, let's go ahead and make this a team affair. We're done with the numbers.
All right, we are so excited to talk to our first athlete for this League Live show, Elizabeth Mort. Come on up from Cheer Extreme Crush. Elizabeth, this is your microphone.
Keep the noise going for Elizabeth. What's up?
How are you? Good. Now, just so the audience knows, I had Elizabeth help me track down some hairspray before the show, so we're on really good terms right now. How are you feeling? You competed this morning.
Yes, we did.
How did it go?
It was really well. We hit 0, and I feel like we all just came together as a team to put our best full out there and just fix all the corrections that we had.
Yeah.
Love it. So, you guys have been to a lot of different events. What do you love the most about 1UP and this competition in particular?
The venue is so pretty, and the environment of the whole competition is just amazing with the crowd in front of you, the judges, the lights, the floor, everything just radiates such good energy here.
Yeah, that's awesome. So your team won Jam Fest.
Yes.
You won Cheer Sport. You won Spirit of Hope. I'm guessing you're looking to win this weekend, but what is your goal as a team?
Our goal is to get a paid bid here and to just put our best routines on the floor and get out any other nerves that we have this weekend before our final competition and to be confident in anything that we do.
I love that. Okay, can we hear it for Elizabeth one more time? Where are those
One
teammates?
more time, yes. And Crush is competing at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so best of luck. Make sure you get enough rest, and like that sign says back there, whatever time you're getting up in the morning, be ready.
Be ready. Elizabeth, you're awesome. Good
Thank
luck.
you so much.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much.
All right, one more time. So we already talked about the game show piece, man. We're going to get ready to go to commercial break here, but we've got a trivia question coming up after the break. The question is, how many national winners of the league will there be? Don't say it. Don't say
it yet.
Don't say it.
We've given a couple of hints throughout the show.
Just a couple.
So let's see what happens.
You will find out when we get back. Right now, it's t-shirt toss time, so I need to make some noise to go to commercial break. We are back. I still got one more t-shirt. We're going to keep this thing going. Do you hear noise? All right. Wait. Who thinks they know the trivia question? Okay. You've got a whole lot of energy. Hold up. Wait a minute. What's your name?
Steely Armada,
What gym are you from?
Woodlands Elite.
Okay, where's Woodlands? Make some noise, y'all. Yeah! All right. How many national winners will there be?
8.
She said 8. The answer is 8. She's going home with a $50 Varsity Shop gift card. Congratulations.
Amazing. Yes.
Let's go ahead and keep it going.
8 national winners in D1 and D2 senior, D1, D2 junior, D1, D2 youth, and D1, D2 co-ed. Congratulations.
Well, Mr. Lott's class is in session. We're going to talk about another routine. Maddie talked about one routine earlier. I'm going to talk about a co-ed team. Famous superstar Shameless, my goodness, from ACP Columbus. We're going to get this going. I'm a stunt technician, so we're going to talk stunts right now. Let's go ahead and play that clip, and I'm going to tell you why this is my jackpot team for co-ed. They're going to start out with these stunts here. I got all my guys in the front right now. All these libs going up front. The ladies are doing their thing, making the routine look pretty. But here's why I think Shameless is going to get that 600.
Tell me.
They've got all tumbling right here. They're maxing out the score sheet. Everybody's going back. Everybody's coming through. Whole team's got it.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
But let's look at these stunts one more time. Right in the middle, we've got pop-up libs. We got switch-up libs. My fellas are doing the technique back there. Coach is making sure that all those libs are up. That looks like one stunt in the air as well. One more time, because you probably missed it the first time. We got a ball up. We got some switch-ups. That is variety, keeping the judges on their toes. You love to see it. The technique is there. But we'll keep going in the stunts. This teddy bear transition, my favorite. Yeah. Then we've got a 1.5 coming up here that's pretty solid. But after this, there's a TikTok that's coming up. Wait for it. That might not be, but the difference maker is how they rebound, how they come back and finish this routine. I love this stunt sequence because they keep it going. Now, I had a question because everything is kind of overloaded to one side, right? I'm not a choreographer. I'm a stunt technician. They brought everything back to the other side. The very next 8 count, I love to see it. They're maximizing the whole floor. They're putting on one beautiful show. Look at that. And we're all done with that. Look, famous superstars, Shameless, they that's my pick to win the 600 this weekend.
Well, if they win, one up, they get 600 points, and they reach 3,000, Chuck, so it's a good pick.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, all right, so class is over. We're going to bring up the Midwest region leaderboard, and we're going to talk about some of the teams in my home region. Let's go ahead and get that up here. Maddie, take it away.
All right, well, we are seeing a strong showing out of the Midwest. You can take a look for yourself. We have Gym Time, TAI Ice Queens have consistently been on this leaderboard, as well as TAI Black Ice. I want to call your attention to D2 Junior, where we have a tie between WIDC and Off Main All-Stars Ignite. So we'll be watching those teams.
There is always going to be crazy competition, but we're going to go ahead and keep it moving here. We've got somebody from Woodlands Elite Generals coming on up here. Peyton Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Peyton as she comes on up.
Peyton, we are so happy that you are joining us, of course, from the Southwest Division with Generals, a D1 Level 6 team, an incredible season so far. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We've honestly done so amazing this year. It's kind of bittersweet since we have a lot of seniors, but every single person on the team is so and clicked this year and this season.
So you competed earlier this morning. How was that performance?
I'm extremely proud of our performance coming from NCA, adding some updates and hitting an amazing routine. I can't wait to see what we do tomorrow.
So right now the Generals are currently ranked 12th. One Up is your 5th event. If you win here and get that 600, you're going to jump up into the regional and national leaderboards. What do you think is going to take to accomplish that this weekend?
Just everyone being 150% in tomorrow, making sure that we're listening to the judges' comments, using execution, and just having that energy and performance that we need to have at varsity events.
Peyton, I trust you. Like, I'm just like, yeah, whatever you say, I'm going with at this point. You have to be a leader on this team because I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to follow you, whatever you say. So the league awards are coming up Wednesday, April 5th. How are you feeling about the possibility of seeing Generals land on that leaderboard?
I'm honestly so excited. For a first-year event and knocking it right out of the park and maybe getting first, that's awesome. Our team is really excited, and I just can't wait to see.
I think they practiced that one. That was pretty good.
They didn't.
Can we hear some love for Peyton?
Yes, give it up for Peyton one more time.
Thank you so much. By the way, Generals competes tomorrow at 10:57 in the morning, so we'll be watching.
Yep.
Good luck.
All right,
you.
good luck.
Thank
Thank you for joining us.
All right, let's take a closer look at the Southwest Region leaderboard, where Generals are competing from. That region, can see
a lot of energy back there. Let's go ahead and get it up here.
so much energy. And another Woodlands Elite team, Admirals, is also representing with D1 Senior.
Well, we see a couple of Stars Vipers teams. We've seen them throughout the season. We also have a couple of San Antonio Spirit teams. So San Antonio is kind of the hotbed of the league in the Southwest right now.
Yeah, and we do have 2 ties in this region right now, both in D1 Youth and in D2 Youth. So, again, keeping a close eye because the leaderboard could look completely different after this weekend.
Completely different. We'll find out in a couple of days because we have the awards show. But right now, it's another T-shirt toss. We're going to commercial break. We'll see you later. This is my favorite thing. Like, it's a surprise. You never know when it's going to go out. See what happened?
I'm out of breath from throwing those T-shirts, Chuck, but happy we're back. Kicking it off in the Northeast region.
All right.
Do
You hear EVO.
I think we should just go for it.
Evolution cheer. Come on up here. Deborah. Woo, that is loud. Deborah Loro
And Devin Aceta, thank you so much. You are the gym owners for Evolution Cheer from Staten Island. We are so happy you are joining us here.
Thanks for having us. Thank you for having us.
And your kids, by the way, incredible.
They are. There is so much energy. You guys brought that Northeast New York energy all the way out here to Nashville. That's what I'm talking about. So look, how many teams did you guys bring here this weekend?
We have 8 teams competing this weekend, one of which is an awesome tiny elite that isn't league eligible, but they're really looking forward to being league eligible like the rest of their gym mates.
And I'm glad you called it out because 7 of those teams that you brought are currently within the top 8 of the Northeast Regional Leaderboard. That is a huge accomplishment. What has it been like as a gym owner to see your teams just doing so well in the first season of the league?
It really just is a great affirmation that all of the work that our staff and athletes have been putting in at the gym has been worth it. So we're now validated on the regional and national level, and our parents have supported all of the kids along the way. So as a gym owner, we can't be thankful enough.
That is absolutely incredible. Now, we talked about Teal Fury and Teal Mania. They're in the house. We've got all the noise here. There is 600 points on the line this weekend. What do you think is going to take to get those 600 points?
You know, these kids have been working super hard in the gym the last couple of weeks, really honing in on their skills, making sure their execution is on point. Our theme for the season has been the greatest showman, and we've really challenged them this weekend to go out there and put out the greatest show they possibly can. And we think that's exactly what they're going to do.
It's such a good idea. When I just went out and put on a show as an athlete, the pressure was off. You just had a good time, so I love that. I mean, you got
They are ready.
And they are ready.
They are ready. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Evolution Cheer one more time. Deborah Laurel, Devin Aceta, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Good luck this season and this weekend, guys. It was great to have you. All right, let's take a closer look, Chuck.
Woo, yeah,
at
it's
the
loud.
Northeast Leaderboard. It is
Let's see
a
it.
crowded leaderboard. Of course, we see
It
right there
is.
at the top with the senior teams down to junior, and a couple ties as well in D1 Junior and in D1 Youth.
Well, we've got Star Athletics, East Jersey Elite, but we've got some more ties in our co-ed divisions as well. So let's go ahead and get the co-ed teams up there. We've got ties in D2, tie in D2 co-ed.
Yep.
You see the 4 teams right there. It's going to be madness to finish up this weekend and see how the leaderboard shakes out.
It all ends on Tuesday night when we get those final rankings in, and then, of course, the award show.
All right, it's game show time. I am so excited. We have all of these signs behind us. You've seen them throughout the show. We're going to bring up our 3 favorite signs, and we're going to have a good old-fashioned sign contest.
I'm ready.
So
All
let's
right.
go ahead and get them up here. Come on up here, ladies.
Come on up. Be careful on the stairs. Let's see what we are working with. Here we go. Okay, if you'll just line up right here behind us.
All right. Come on over here, right here. 2 and 3. Okay. All right. So we're going to have the crowd. The crowd is going to help us out, but we're going to introduce everybody to the camera and then figure out these signs. So let's just do gyms. How about that? Which gym are you from?
Evolution Cheer.
And then that's 2 signs.
Sign 1 and 2. And over here, where are you coming from?
Cheer Extreme.
All right, Chuck, can we show the
Okay.
signs off?
We're going to go ahead and turn them around and show the signs. Go ahead and turn your sign. Turn around, ladies. Okay. So what's going to happen right now is I'm going to figure out with the crowd who has the best sign. Whoever wins is going home with $100 to the varsity shop. So sign number 1, make some noise if you want this one to win. Okay, all right. Sign number 2, go ahead and turn around, ladies. Turn around. Show your sign. Sign number 2. Okay. And, thank you. And finally, sign number 3. Oh. All right. So we got to figure out, hold up, Maddie, we have to figure out who's going to win this sign competition.
How are we supposed to pick?
Hold on, come here. $7:30. I woke up at 7:30.
Okay.
It was a late morning. All right, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, we have a winner. The winner is coming from Cheer Extreme. Congratulations, ladies. You guys go ahead and turn around, too, because guess what? We are still sending you guys home with $50 to the varsity shop as well. So thank you all for participating. You can exit the stage. Thank you for joining in the sign contest. That is so awesome. Right now, let's get back to business. The big map is coming up with our national leaders. Let's go ahead and take a look.
That's right. 8 divisions up for grabs here in our national leaderboard. We start off with a tie and D1 senior with Woodlands Elite Katy Admirals and Star Athletics Senior Gold.
Keeping it going with the champion All-Stars Carbon. Cheer Extreme Smack is still up there. Liberty All-Stars Divas. Now, Liberty All-Stars, they've been up there since the very first show. Gym Time Illinois, Star Athletics got a couple of teams up there as well. This is exciting.
Yeah, but three-way tie in D1 Youth. You can see a tie as well in D2 Youth. We'll flip it on over to look at the co-ed teams as well.
Absolutely.
On the national leaderboard where we have a four-way tie in D1 co-ed and a tie in D2 co-ed.
I'm telling you, man, when tomorrow ends and the leaderboard shakes out, everybody's going to be watching that reveal on Wednesday when we air the award show.
So, Chuck, I'm just sitting here and I have a crazy thought. What
What's
would it
that?
look like if world's level teams were in a division of their own in the league?
I don't know what it would look like, but I think we do know. We have an idea, so let's look at it.
So we tested it out. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. This is for all girl. Now, right now, Maryland Twisters F5 are at the top, but if Woodlands Elite Generals does well this weekend, it would shoot them to the top of the all girl leaderboard.
I love it. Always strategy involved. Now, we have some co-ed teams here. We talked about Famous Superstars Gold. They won Worlds last year. They could potentially jump up and be on top of the co-ed leaderboard as well. So we have to see how things are going to shake out. We could see it. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know.
I mean, absolutely. 600 points up for grabs at this event. Of course, the last weekend for teams to get points for the league. And we've said it before, we'll say it again, it could all look different. We could be in for some surprises.
I like surprises. I really do. But, well, there's one more surprise. Maddie, this is our last live on-location show. And, well, we found a special guest for our final sign-off. So we're going to bring Maddie's mom up to the stage. Come on up here, Mom.
Can everyone say hi? Hi.
Maddie's mom is going to help us sign off from the league the last time. Now, look, we are so excited. Make sure everyone is staying locked into the leaderboard on tv.varsity.com. And what do we have coming up
We
here?
will see you on April 5th at 7 o'clock Central Time, live from Austin, Texas, for the very first League Award Show. We're going to give away the cash and the prizes and all of it, so don't miss it.
Who is excited for the award show?
Are you excited?
That's it. That is it. Mom, go ahead and say bye because that's it. This is the last show.
We cannot thank you guys enough, and especially the crowd one more time. We will see you soon. Thank you for everything this first season of the league, Chuck.